Alright, YouTube. As promised, we're doing something very different today. Fantasy draft. My first time doing a fantasy draft in many years. We're taking the Habs. We're gonna do 3 randoms. We're gonna try and be French biased. We are Montreal after all. So we're gonna look for players that come from the queue or have French-sounding names in the draft. As far as trades and signings, only Canadian players, as the name of the rebuild would imply. Third. And we picked third. On the third randomization, we picked third. Like and subscribe if you want to see more rebuilds like this. Any ideas you have, leave them down below. It's much appreciated. And Jesus, Draisaitl and McDavid. Okay, Draisaitl in the East, we gotta deal with. So who are we taking with our third selection? A Canadian player. 7 mil, 12.6. Where do we go with Quinn Hughes? Some good players on the board here. Let me go through this and I'll stop the video and cut in when I find players that fill out our team. I think it's got to be for our first pick. We have to go with Quinn Hughes. Young, still a few more years on his contract. He's gonna need a big boy deal. But I'm okay with that. I mean, it's the 30th. Well, okay, so it was 30th with the lottery. It's up to third. What do we got? I'm looking for younger players under cost control. I do have salary cap on. Robert Thomas. You know about him from our time in St. Louis. Larkin, he's a bit older. I'm gonna go crazy here. A center who's 25 fits in with that timeline, like the age group, rather. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Robert Thomas. How much is he making? 8? That's okay, so he's like our big piece. We have 2 big pieces up front. Okay, here are your new look Montreal Canadiens. We went Hughes, Thomas, Ekblad, Luostarinen, McTavish, Provorov. That's our core. I just realized that they're not all Canadian, but don't worry. Like I said, with the draft and trades and free agent signings, we'll only be targeting Canadian players. Luostarinen, I mean, okay, fine. One little eyesore there, but everyone else is Canadian, I do believe. Hughes is American, but that's fine. It's fine. I targeted Yzerman and Yegorov in the middle column there, just because I know they improve, even though their potentials were lower than what we've seen in the past. And I also targeted some players that I recognize that would help us right now. After Nabokov at 835, I just simmed the draft. So this is what our team will look like for year 1. I don't know. The way the sim goes, I think we have a good mix of players who can help right now, as well as assets that could help us in the future. So let's get started for year 0, or I guess year 1. And unsurprisingly, this team has made the playoff. Second in the Atlantic, Quinn Hughes, 92 points. Ooh-wee. You love those offensive D-men. Especially with franchise potential, they can really transform your team. Let's see, Robert Thomas led the forwards. Luostarinen with 26 goals. I know I said it's Canadian only. For trades and signings and drafts, we're only doing Canadian players. But I mean, this might be. I'm not gonna say anything. I plugged in JVR for Schwartz. Maybe I'll go back to Schwartz. Defensively, I wanted to. We got Provorov back at 6.2 for 4 years, or I think it's 5.9 actually for 4 years. Ekblad rejected our extension offer. I offered him 6 million for 4 years. Goaltending is supreme. Look at those numbers from Yotor. Well, let me try Ekblad again and we'll get going for the play. Accidentally went into the voodoo. We have Tampa Bay, Matt Zuccarello, Lawton and Reamer. We're gonna have to put Schwartz back in, but we win. Ekblad still rejected my contract offer. Do we go to the voodoo again? That's why not. They have Montebo, okay. We have Piotr. Let's go to the voodoo. First period of game 2. Oh, it's not good. Not good. Not a good follow-up effort. Game 3. On the road. Game 5. Ooh. Pawn hockey. Pricey pawn hockey. Game 5. Can we close it out? Or game 4. We're 3-1 now. Can we close that out in 5? A shutout for Piotr. Come on. Les Habitants. In Tampa Bay. There it is. Round 2. Oh man. It's just... We've seen this so many times. We're basically an expansion team. Maybe slightly above average. I mean, we're dominating. Oh, that's not dominating. We got dominated in that game. Come on. Toronto's proving to be the superior Canadian market. Canadian team. We're down 3-1, I think. Let's go best lines. Piotr, I need you to steal a game here. First period, game 5. There it is. Thomas, Bannon, McTavish. Second period. Eddie Kane in Toronto. Yeah, right. Come on. 4th goal. Help your goalie. Power play for the Leafs. Fantasy draft, and they're dominating us. Long power play. Who took the penalty there? Freaking half the period. 4 minutes. Nope. 60 seconds. Hold on. Yes. And we forced game 6. Good job, boys. Game number 6. First period. It's a great start. JVR. Quinn Hughes and Jaden Schwartz. I don't even know who the captain is. I didn't assign one. Granlund gets one back. Scraping, fighting, trying to keep his team in this game. Power play for the Habs. Can't convert. 9 minutes remain. 8, 7, 6, 5. Can we hold on? TVR will force game 7. Back at the AAC. It's great. Give your fans something to cheer for. One last time. Game 7. Now, will the prophecy hold true? Will we get embarrassed in game 7? Hold on. JVR, Thomas, and Schwartz on the peeper. Jaden Schwartz, can I simulate? 5-1 rout. Jamie Benn, and we're going to the conference final, overcoming a 3-1 deficit. Hold on. We have some magic here, some voodoo. Columbus Blue Jackets, 46 wins. Jacob Markstrom in the net. Ah, come on, boys. No. What the fuck? Okay. Back-to-back 4-1 losses? Oh, dear God, we just can't. Oh, we had a magical run here in conference finals. Great in year 1, but what does Columbus have that we can't score on them? Look at the shot totals. 16 minutes remaining. 15, 14, come on. We ain't jumping in just yet. It's too early, but I need some offense. Come on. Extend your season. Don't go down. We go to JJ Peterka. Yeah. Oh, Montreal. No goal support. Jacob Markstrom's like that. 41 shots conceded. Bad. We're losing 5. Conference final. Okay. Let's see what the draft holds. All Canadian starting right now. I turned owner mode off. I don't know why. Who the fuck wants to play with owner mode? Okay, we got nothing in the draft. Ekblad, 7.8 for 3 years. McTavish is not what? Okay. Bro, the meter is not working. Like the interest meter is not accurate now. All expiring. McTavish. We're gonna let a lot of guys go. Okay, now he wants more money. Of course he does. Let's give him this. 5.4 for 5 years. I'll leave him with 10. JVR. What did he do in the playoffs? '12 and 18, he had a great year. I'll bring him back. He's American though, but it's fine. 1 year. He's gonna be a bench guy. He's not gonna be like an integral part of the team or anything like that. Nyquist, I'll let go. That's the trade-off. Mia. Schmidt, how much do you want now? It's not bad. Like a 1 year, no trade. Okay, we're just gonna run it back. This is the year that I'm gonna make big changes to get us within the Canadian archetype or the Canadian parameter that I have set for this video. I mean, I don't know what to say. This team, like, we surprised a lot of people last season. Let's see what we can do this year. I can see us regressing only because that's how this game works and our goalie improved. So let us see. We let Nyquist go. Did Ben retire after 1 year? Oh no. Well, it showed me having 12 forwards. Oh great. Okay, we might have to make a trade then. It showed me with 12 like legitimate forwards. So what? Whatever. Yeah. I just do something like this. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Who's this Halliday guy? I bought him. Oh, I took him in like the fantasy draft. Eisenman will be ready next year. We have no defenseman really, so we really have to hone in on the draft. Let us go. I might make a trade to find a bottom 6 forward. when we get closer to the deadline. Let's go through a first and a second this year and a third for Tuck, who works on the third line. Whatsoever. We don't have any prospects to give up. It's got to be draft capital. Okay, a first and a seventh this year, a first in 27, and a second in 27. There it is. It's harder than I thought, but we got it done. So one more player. I want to look at my lines though. Wait me a second. Okay, Ben was on the bench. Why was Ben on the bench? This game is cheese, bro. Why was Ben on the bench? So I traded for... Okay, whatever. I mean, Ben's getting old. Okay, it's fine. I traded for him for no reason. Great. Why would you put Jamie Benn on the bench? Even with best lines. Doesn't make any sense. He's an 86 overall. So he hasn't played for 2/3 of the year. Whatever. Tuck's here. So we can re-sign him. We want to move on from Niederreiter. Zuccarello's up this year. It's fine. And then we meet the Canadian quota. The other player I was looking at was Stefan Nason. He's been simulating well in this universe, but if he goes to market, maybe we'll take a run at him. Okay, we get all those guys back on 1-year deals. I think Jamie Benn took 2 mil. Lawton was slightly over 2, so it's manageable. Some guys are gonna get let go, I think, like Schwartz, for example. Let's see how we do that on the stretch. I could re-sign Tuck. If not, if he doesn't perform to my liking, I might trade him at the draft for picks. Whatever I can get, as opposed to letting him walk, and we lost 3 in a row. We are on the outside looking in, boys. Come on. We clinch by the skin of our teeth. We have the Rangers. The second wild card. Wonder goals are stupid. I don't know what. What? No, I didn't... What the fuck are we doing now? Come here and simulate. Alright, 4-0 win. Two-1 series lead. Back-to-back shutout wins. No. Rangers not going away quietly. Come on, Montreal. We're down. Go to this game. Fucking menu lag. We're down 2-3. We can't consistently score. We cannot consistently defend. Come on, wake up. First period. Tuck gets one back. Colangelo and Cooley. Zuccarello gets one back. Neighbors. Come on, offense. Kachekov. You were a maestro last season. Last playoff run. Power play for Montreal, and Trevor Moore scores. Oh, Trevor Moore, yeah, Kachekov. You could be done, bro. I'm not waiting around. Bad. 2 birds, 1 stone. I can get some Canadian players on this team, and we get embarrassed after a great run. Yeah, changes are coming. Changes. Big changes. Leafs win the cup. Quinn Hughes, 77 points. He led the way. Albert Thomas again. So Thomas and Hughes leading the way. Yeah, we're gonna make changes. Let's see what I can trade away for draft, for value at least. Just get some value on the team. We don't have a first. Can I get a first round pick perhaps? If not, we're gonna go straight to the re-sign stage. The computer drafted this medium elite American two-way forward in the 4th round. Could be trade bait. I'll let him play 1 year wherever he's from. Sign the other guys. I'll stay true to my word. I'm gonna use him as trade value though. We have nothing. Algar East, is he Canadian at least? Does not look like it. He can play in the minors. As long as I don't use him on the club, I will fine with that. Dagenais is definitely Canadian, with a name like that. Okay, year number 3. Luosterainen's a pending UFA. He could be on the way out. What is his line fit? I need to find someone like this. Balanced. Nino, I can't even recall what they've been doing. He's been fine. We've been underwhelming in the playoffs for sure. Yzerman he could get a good jump, maybe replace Luosterainen. Blue line is still solid. Everyone's under contract, and goaltending Kochetkov and Nedeljkovic. He's Canadian, is he not? American. All right. Well, I will give myself a mulligan for the goaltender, but Luosterainen could be on the way out. He's a pending UFA. I might sign and trade. or just dealing with the deadline, depending on who's available. Try again. I want to get into the second round. I think our first year we went to the conference final, did we not? It's been a couple of days since I played. We got ousted in the first round, so we gotta make some moves here. Alright, deadline time. Huck's playing well. Yeah, I might want to upgrade Luosterainen and take a bona fide scorer anyways. Just someone who can rip the puck. It could be a PK thing. Eiserman in the fourth line's not playing well, so try and upgrade the fourth line and then upgrade Luosterainen. It could be a PK thing for sure. Hughes leading the way with 51 points. And goaltending looks supreme as always. So let me look around the market. And I'm definitely going to trade Luosterainen and maybe get an upgrade for the fourth line. There it is. Okay, first, a second, that Huskins prospect, and Luosterainen for Caulfield. So I might want to trade for a playmaker in the offseason. Maybe ship out a Nina Ryder. That would get us down to our quota. JVR's still on the bench as well. Maybe I should trade him and get some assets back. I might do that. Yeah, so we'll see how we do, and I might trade for a playmaker for that second line. JVR for a second, and then Gendrome to make the trade go through. There it is. Okay, thank you, JVR. We still have cap space to make moves in the off-season. I think that's all I wanted to do. The blue line's fine. The depth, maybe after this run, we'll make some big changes to the depth. We'll go through with a fine-tooth comb. Be a little more selective with who we put in the bottom six. But I like that Caulfield pickup. Okay, I'm just realizing that I have a lot of non-Canadian players on my team. Like I said, I just kind of went on autopilot when I made the team. If we had to let Tuck walk, it's fine. That'd be the punishment. So let us go. I gave Marino an extension because I want to bring him back, so... I have a few mulligans, guys. Give me some mulligans on some of these players, but I'll try my best to get more Canadian-born players on this team. Just thought I'd do something fun and wacky to end the NHL 25 cycle. Quinn Hughes comes back, 11 years at 7. Marino, 3 years at 4.5. I did not offer an extension to Tuck. Maybe we just let him walk and just find backfill in free agency. I don't care about this. Could have sworn I turned off ownership mode, but I guess not. We won our division, barely, by the skin of our teeth. Let's just go. Caulfield, I'm not sure what he did. Yeah, he had like 14 goals because he had, what, 27 goals, I think, at the deadline? Let's go. We're going to make some changes in the offseason. We have a second-round pick to play with. The Rangers again. I believe we faced them already, have we not? Year 1? Last year, even? I think we faced them last year. We got wrecked. Good start, though. Here we go. Come on, Kochetkov. 3-2. Come on. Don't squander the home ice. Guys. Don't, come on. Close them out. At the Garden. Otter. Oh. 4-0 loss. This game, bro. 4-0 loss? Look at this second line. What the fuck am I looking at? The second line has to get revamped. Not fixing the special teams. I fixed 5-on-5. At home. Regressing now. Pencil ties after McTavish. The second line was playing terrible hockey and we can't score now. Look at the shot totals, bro. This game, no matter what you do, bro. It doesn't matter what your comp looks like. Canadian players, European players. We can't score when we have to score. Yeah, this game sucks, bro. Yeah. We'll do a couple more years. I hate... We were up 3-1. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna make some changes. We'll let Tuck walk, it's fine. I'm gonna trade Nino. Alright, was Nino up as well? I might just let everyone go then. And just find ways to backfill. Okay, Provorov, Yegorov, and the second round pick for the 6th overall pick. Can I get another draft pick maybe for next year? We're basically moving up. We have all of our picks for this. We have 2 seconds. Give me a third. Let's go through. There it is. We got an extra third. And we can take a Canadian player here, hopefully. We're looking for Canadian players, like I said. Oh, Jackson Jacobson. We know about him. Scott's not uncover anyone else. I don't know anything about them. Previous rebuilds. Like Fournier could be something. We'll need a defenseman now, but let's take Jackson Jacobson. Canadian. Bordelot could be cool. Check him out. We need a defenseman though, because Provorov is gone now. Yeah, so I'll the right pick. At 6 overall, it was bound to drop off. How about these assets for Wyatt Johnston? I want that playmaker in the top 6. And in a second, 2 seconds, 2/3, and a first. There it is. We get Wyatt Johnston. So we're bereft of draft picks, but we're going for it. This is a short-term rebuild. We're not worried about the future. We're worried about right now. Okay, new faces. Riley, Appleton, Krause. Eiserman's gonna get more reps. He's still young. Johnston we acquire. We're gonna play him here. We'll see how they do. Maybe we bump him up to play with Caulfield and Thomas. Marchand to replace Tuck. Marchand in a Habs jersey is mind-boggling, but we're gonna rock with it. I couldn't find. I wanted to get Alex Carrier. That didn't work out. Maybe I make a trade. Going cheap on the defense. I doubt he dropped, though. I wanted him to play on the spot, but he dropped. Like this. That's fine. I mean, I have money to burn. I just don't have any assets, and there were no good defensemen out in free agency. Hofer over Kochetkov. Yeah, we downgraded across the board, but let's try it. I'll make moves as needed. I gave away some precious assets, premium assets in that Wyatt Johnston trade. We have nothing in the way of prospects either. So Jackson Jacobson will be ready next year, but I'm not sure how. I don't want to go too much longer with this. So let's see if we can make some noise. I think I'll jump in this year if we make the playoffs. I mean, we have a backup in the net, but fingers crossed. Come on, man. What a great start, and then it never fails, bro. This game makes 0 sense. Yeah, one more year and we're done, bro. I'm done with this game. I know we don't have the strongest team, but like, how do we start so strong, so hot, and then we fall off? We're Jekyll and Hyde. We're Jekyll and Hyde. We still positive. 2-to-1, 3-to-1 ratio. There we go. Okay. Jekyll and Hyde, man. Shootout loss. Come on, get back in the win column. 18 and 29 Blue Jackets. Can't beat them. We're still holding down third. So I don't like these losses, bro. They're piling up now. They're piling up. Come on. 2-to-1, 3-to-2 ratio. We can get in. I like that. I like that. Come on. Back in the win column. There it is. Beautiful. There it is. Okay. This is Jekyll and Hyde, bro. Deadline time. Well, it's on our offense. Robert, how are you a minus? What the fuck? How are you all minus? Okay, the top line's not getting it done. I might have to jump on that top 6. But the bottom 6 looks healthy. Eiserman. I've always acquired Eiserman when he's established. He hasn't taken off just yet. Could be on the trade block. Yeah, I gotta mix up that top 6. Defense looks okay. Quinn Hughes leading the way. Is that Ekblad with plus 19? Marino plus 19. Goaltending's okay. I would like to see Hofer's GAA decrease to around 2.5, but playing well. I don't think I'm gonna make any trades. I don't have any assets to give up. I'm gonna make some changes, and then we will get to the end of the year. An ultimate season. I think Jackson Jacobson will be ready next year. It's good news for us, because we got some older players on this team. Alright, 46 wins. We have the Caps, or the Maple Leafs. What's the Caps? The Maple Leafs changed at the last moment. I was looking at the Metropolitan standings. Habs and Leafs, okay. Bruins went from worst to first. They went from 6th overall to a division title. Let us go. I'd like to get back to that 3rd round. We've lost in the 2nd round back-to-back years. Good start. 3-1 lead we squandered last season. We avenge. Exercise. Demons from last season. 3-0 lead. Okay, here we go. We don't win this series, bro. No, bad. There it is. Okay, in 6. I don't like that, but... We're in back to the 2nd round. Boston. Habs in Boston. Oh, boy. They won their division. Come on, Joel Holford, just be competent. Give your team a chance. You don't have to be lights out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this game fucking sucks, bro. I know Boston's a good team, but like, come on, bro. We're allowing goals like they're going out of style. Best lines, and we're gonna sim. And if it's close, I'll jump in. We haven't jumped in yet. Damn, bro. This game. This sucks the joy out of playing the game. First period. Anze Kopitar, okay, yeah. 5-1, spanking, we get swept. Last season. I know, shorter video, I think, guys, but we're preparing for 25, or 26, rather. I want to save those, lottery team rebuilds for 26. Just fed up with this shit, bro. Plenty of content for you guys to, peruse on the channel, but just... Not even, like, can we make it, competitive? How is year 1 going to be our best year? Flames win the cup. Nice. We're gonna sim the draft. I have no assets. I mean, we've had better teams and we lost in the first round in years 2 and 3, so whatever. Let's go lean. Moneyball style. Maybe that's a rebuild I'll do in 26. Moneyball. Sim the draft. Second and third for Ricker Evans just to fill out our blue line under term. If he doesn't work out, we can always flip him. It's final year. Just gonna get this over with. We have no assets, bro. Close to fair value. The problem for the next GM. Third round appearance in year 1. I would have jumped in, but we got walloped by Boston, so. 2 new faces. Jackson Jacobson will be making his debut. Let's get to the regular season. Okay, final season. Appleton, Thomas Caulfield. We re-signed Appleton. Played well. I mean, I'm not sure if I love him as a top 6 forward, but he can play there. It's great. What did Eiserman do last year? Not that it matters, but 26. That's not bad. 26 points. Here he takes a step forward. Only 22. 1 goal in 10 games is not good. So honestly, I would look to move him if he doesn't have a good season this year. Second line should be good enough. Tavish is 20. This team's still pretty young. Tippett's like 29 now. Yeah, so he's a bit older. We have Jacobson coming up. We know he improves. Lawton might be done after the season. Ekblad and Hughes. Evans, Marino, Sealer, and Alexiak. He's a Canadian, right? Sealer's American. God damn it. There were so many Americans. Alright, well, it's a 5th defenseman, so it's nothing. Hyman's... Is there anyone... How did I do Canadian-wise? Nickerson's Canadian. Why? I can't see his nationality. Thank you, Canadian. Everyone's Canadian here, I think. McTavish is Canadian. Yep. Appleton's Canadian. Is he not? Is he American? American. Okay, whatever. So we had most of it's Canadian. Hofer and Nedeljkovic American. Hofer's Canadian, I believe. Yeah. Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. Let's go for the last year. I made some moves. I mean, we had a great first season, and then it's been downhill since then. Let's try. We're gonna give it all we have here. I don't know if I'll make trades. I just don't have assets to give away. So let's just go to the end of the year. Win, lose, or draw with the Montreal Canadiens. Okay, no trades. I went through the league. Either they weren't Canadian or they just didn't fit our plans. I mean, we have some older pieces, and there were a lot of older players being shopped. We were 6-2-2 in our last 10 prior to that loss. There's a win. That two-way forward medium elite that I gave up, Seattle wants to move on from him, but a little too much trade value, and he's American, but not that it matters. Can we get in the win column, please? God. We had a slow start. We're heating up of late, but I fear it's too late. Too little too late. We've lost a lot of regulation games. A point back. The wild card's 86. We're a point back of a divisional spot or the wild card. We just tighten up. Okay, points are the name of the game, but regulation wins are... There it is. We're in a wild card spot. Hold on to your hat. Divisional spot might be out of reach. 2 points. The Leafs can slow down. We're holding down a wild card, please. No meltdown. Do not melt down after all this. Regulation loss. Maple Leafs had third, looks like. Yeah, they clinched. No. Habs, please. We clinch a wild card. Damn, 3-0, 3-1. What the fuck are you guys doing? Look at the stats. We'll go to the voodoo for the last year. Offense came alive. Husey. He's got to win the Norris with those numbers. Johnson, McTavish, Caulfield not bad. I expect a little more. Shooting percentage. It's a bit low. 36 Genos from Johnston, though. Lawton playing well. Eiserman picking stride. 20 goals. So maybe he gets a jump. Hyman for a year is not bad. Jacobson, not bad rookie year. +5. We know he improves. Defense looks magnificent. Riker Evans with a pickup. Second on the team in points. +26. That top line, top deep pair got touched up a bit. And Hofer turned it around. He was like at an 8.97 and 3 goals against at the beginning of the year. Pending UFA. Wouldn't mind bringing him back. He's been solid unless there's a better option out there for us. But let's go. We're going to go to the Voodoo. I would hope for a 3rd round appearance. Go out on a high note, but a cup obviously is the goal always. Stop simulation. The Philadelphia Flyers. I don't care about that shit, bro. Okay? Game 1 at the Wells Fargo. The what was it? Xfinity Mobile Arena. First period. Shirelli. Jackson Jacobson, the rookie. I should have done sim game or sim match, but we'll do the period here. Come on. Hofer's giving you a masterclass. Offense, step it up now. Top 6. I'm gonna lean on you guys heavily. You have a rookie scoring his first career playoff goal, and no one else can step up, it seems. Power play for Philadelphia. Late power play. Not like that. Anthony Shirelli again. Oh my god, you guys. Are you serious? Under 2 minutes to go, Shirelli scores another goal. You guys cannot be serious right now. No, go! Oh my god, yeah, we're done after this season. This is the last run. Come on. We'll do a full game. We won't do the real-time sim. First period. There it is. Eiserman, Thomas, and Appleton are my veterans. They scored 2 quick ones. Goss Spare and Shane Doan. Sim period. They tie at Martin Natchez. Double OT. There it is. John Marino. Jesus, guys. Always the flair for the dramatic. Couldn't just shut him down, huh? We got a split on the road, though. Don't want to discount that fact. Match number 3. At home, the Bell Center. Who are these losers? They haven't played the NHL. Branson Nygaard and Yannick. Gets shut out. Jaden Schwartz. Alright, one more game. I might make changes after that. I mean, Cole Caulfield should be scoring goals, but you would think the top 6 would be enough to at least get some goal scoring, and the bottom 6 can just throw their body around a little bit. You can't score. There it is. Evan Garner, just realized. Shorty for the captain and Eiserman. Nice. Johnston breaks the tie with 3 minutes left. Shirelli. Oh, Habs killer, Shirelli. Alright, we're tied though. We have a series. Hold on now. Hold on to your hat. Pivotal game 5. Would like to jump in, if possible. First period, game 5. We are in Philadelphia. Oh my gosh, we made it close. Brother, Hofer, come on, bro. We made it close, but like, god damn it, was 4-1 after the first period. The game was pretty much over at that point. And the menus is the... Okay. Come on. Give your fans a good performance at least. If we're gonna lose, make it interesting, make it explosive, competitive. First period at the Bell Center. Oh my god, this game fucking sucks, bro. Hofer. Zerofer is what your name should be. Ofer, not Hofer. With an O. Take away the H. Can we another comeback up our sleeve? No, power play for Philadelphia. Yep. Luke Hughes. This game is pathetic, bro. Yeah, we're done. No breakdown, no franchise outlook. We're done. Fuck this game, bro. I'll see you all for 26. We have LG playoffs. If you made it this far, LG playoffs should be underway. And this team's a disgrace. Another first round exit. So in 5 years, we lost in the first round 3 times. Disgraceful, Montreal. Disgraceful.